Okay, so we're back, and this is just a quick little render of Bailey. So it just basically looks like it's hand drawn, which can be really handy to do sketches from if you're starting to develop your work a little bit further. Bailey might like to use this to do quick traces over so that he can start to look at materiality or look at the ways in which he's going to, I don't know, make changes aesthetically. So see how it goes. I think I accidentally did them all the same. So don't save. Don't save. Now, what you want to be doing, you want to be saving this as a JPEG. Just going to save it to my desktop. Trial 1. Cool. Alright, so now I've got all of these things. Got my plans, my elevations, my sections, and a 3D drawing. So now I want you to look over here, the navigator menu. So we've got the project map. Alright, so that shows all of the model space. So the model space is where you're actually building and constructing your model. Then we have the layout book. This is where we're going to start to set up our drawings. So if you double click here, it's a front page. You want to go to SK02 and you'll see there's a space for you to place your logo. It's got company name, emails, sorry about the zooming. Now to fill all of this in, it will automatically do it if you go to File, Info, Project Info. Alright, so company name, client company, I'll just say, just to show what it does. That should work. Contact company. Oops. Project info. Just to have something in there. Or it should change, but it hasn't. I'll try the address. Or over here, you'll see now it has client Claire Condon. That was the wrong spot. So if you fill as much of this in as you can, it will automatically come over here. Otherwise, you can just change it on Photoshop, but it's easier just to do it on here. So project name, let's call it ArchiCAD Trial 1. Okay, so then it's here. All right, so it starts to set that up on all of your pages. Now, at the moment, if I go to settings, I can see that this is an A3 page. An A3 page will allow you to print them all off at school. However, if you want different sizes, you've got A1, there's A2 in there, but I'm just going to stick to A3 for today. Okay, so this is for my plans. So now that I've selected my plans here, and this is the paper, so this is what it's going to print out as. We have a scale here, which is obviously very important. We also have, so I've still got this page up. What I'm going to want to do now that I'm on that page there, it's still selected, click once on here, and I'm going to drag my ground floor across. I'm just going to fill it in for me. All right, it's pretty large, so I'm going to select it, whoa, and I'm going to go to the settings like I have with everything else. It tells me here that the drawing scale is 1 to 100. I might make it 1 to 200. We'll make it a bit smaller so it fits on my page. And Bailey might actually need to make his on larger sheets. What I'm doing here, sorry, clicking on the black dot and using this one here to make the frame smaller. So it's not actually resizing my model or the scale, it's just making this smaller, so the box around it smaller, so that hopefully when I click on here and drag, it fits onto my A3 page. Okay, there we have the plan. So when we save that, when we save that as a PDF, it will just be ready to print. Trial 2 PDF on the desktop. So I can show you now, desktop trial 2. When I bring it up, that's what my drawing's going to look like. It tells me that it's a 1 to 200 scale, it's got the dimensions, and it's set up as a plan, which is really, really good. All right, so back to ArchiCAD. Now, elevations. I worked out which elevations I'm going to use. So I come across here, go down to, I'm in my model space again, go down to the last 4 because they were the ones I wanted to use, and just drag them across. Okay, once again, the beautiful elevations. Once again, I will change the scale, but I'd prefer them to stay at a 1 to 100 scale. I'm just doing this to show that Bailey's, to show Bailey's. We zoom in, we can see that you've got all the detail there. Now, if you want to change what it says here, you just click on it and then go to the settings. Under identification, you can go to custom. So, custom. So I could write, I think, I can't remember, I think that's the south elevation, let's just say that. South elevation, and that will change. Okay, so you can probably fit 2 on one page. Change this one. Property, so I could change the name here by custom. And then I'm going to change it to a 1 to 200 scale. And then clicking on these dots, I want to select that one so that I can bring the boundaries back a little. You might need to zoom in and out a little bit to do this. All right. So now we have elevations. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go to external views, and it's the same with your sections, so you know how to do that. Now, all I need to do here is I can go to Control A, copy, Control C, go back to this, Control V, and all it's done is copy it across. Otherwise, then you can change the sizes, make sure you're keep it a nice size. So that's one of my views. I might like to put heaps of different views on, depends how you want to set it up. Okay, zooming in there, we have our sketch of the outside. Otherwise, what you can do, file, how do you do it? You can just actually open up your JPEG and copy and paste it across. Okay, so that's how we get our elevations and plans Now you might find that you've only got one elevation here, and you might need, 2 different pages for your elevations. What you'll do, you will click on New Layout. This will come up. Call it whatever you want, or might be, be sensible. Elevations 2. This is telling me it's an A1 cover. I want an A3 type. That's coming up as A3, okay? I go to Create, and then I have another one here that I can work with. Okay, so just zooming out to show you properly. Ta-da! And then you just save them as PDFs, save them all as PDFs, and then you can print them, and it should be really easy. All right? And do ask me if you have any questions, but you can just keep going over this video just to refresh your memory. All right.